Am I the a-hole for getting mad that my oldest son didn't let my youngest win a game? I have 4 kids, but only 2 are relevant to the story. My 10-year-old son, whom we'll call Jack, and my 8-year-old son, whom we'll call Tony. They were playing Mario Kart with each other on their 3DS consoles. My oldest son knows to let the youngest win, otherwise he'll throw a tantrum. The boys swapped their DS consoles because Tony's needed to be charged, and Jack didn't really feel like moving from his spot. As I mentioned, Jack knows he has to let Tony win, but for some reason, he didn't this time. Tony started his usual "I didn't win" tantrum and threw Jack's 3DS across the room. The console broke, with the top screen coming off the bottom and the buttons became unresponsive. Jack was upset, and that's why I got mad at him. He had been told repeatedly to let Tony win to avoid a tantrum. My husband and my 2 daughters, aged 16 and 17, are saying that I should make Tony give Jack his 3DS. But I think it's Jack's own fault for giving Tony his and then not letting him come in first place. Jack is refusing to share anything with Jack and has hardly spoken to me in days. So I'm left to deal with the constant tantrums on my own. Am I the a-hole? Edit. Could you guys please stop messaging me wishing unaliving on my kids? Update. Am I the a-hole for getting mad that my oldest son didn't let my youngest win a game? Hi. So it's been a few months since I posted that, and I was mostly rightfully dragged for it. There's been enough breakthroughs for an update, so here we go. As I mentioned in comments, Tony had unmedicated ADHD, and after taking him to his doctor to start the medication process, we were told that it wasn't ADHD, but most likely autism spectrum disorder. The doctor was in fact right. However, Reddit was also right. I was enabling his behavior. We, myself, my husband, and Tony are all in group and individual counseling now. And on to Jack. I did not make Tony give Jack his 3DS, but Santa delivered Jack an early Christmas present, a brand new Nintendo Switch. Tony isn't allowed to touch it. There's much less tolerance for Tony's tantrums now, and his behavior has improved massively. He doesn't get what he wants just because he'll have a tantrum. Now he understands that he'll be put in a room on his own, and if he comes out before he's calmed down, he will not be acknowledged. Overall, a pretty positive update. Thank you for all of your advice and for telling me I was in fact the a-hole. Edit. My original post. Just found out my daughter has been impersonating me for school. Need advice. Hi everyone. I just found out that my 17-year-old daughter has been secretly using my school account to message her teachers, excuse absences, and even avoid tests. Our school uses an online platform for communication, and she somehow got access to my login. My husband and I never gave her permission to use it, though to be fair, we rarely check the account ourselves due to work. It turns out she's been managing all school-related communication by pretending to be me. To make things worse, I also found out that she's been sneaking into her school at night, telling the janitor she forgot homework, and then looking through teachers' desks to find test papers and take photos of them. Right now, I'm feeling a mix of anger, disappointment, and concern. I don't want to overreact, but I also don't want her to think this is something she can get away with. How do I handle this in a way that actually teaches her a lesson? Have any of you dealt with something similar? Should I involve the school or just handle this at home? Check out the channel to watch the full video.